Hello, Stanbot. It's been a while.
Been a while since you've made anything anyone cared about.
Wow, really?
Deep shadow surround me.
Play Old Faithful.
You can't be serious.
I'm serious.
Playing Old Faithful.
Shaun White's here, fucking helicopter in here, bang your mom and your girlfriend, and then set your board on fire.
Wow, hello and welcome back to Last Resort with Stan, your first and last resort for snowboard news. Okay, I'm a little worried maybe the world has gone a little too sensitive for this show, so if you're easily offended, maybe stop watching now. Now that Calgary is tuned out, okay, welcome to Last Resort. God, those guys. It feels good to be back. And now that I've announced this triumphant return to my old show, I think it only makes sense that in this climactic finals event, I actually back out because my knee hurts. Yes, we're opening with a Shaun White joke. What do you think this is? We've got no time to waste, people. That was a long intro. Announced his triumphant return to the X Games, and the day of the contest dropped out. Okay, even the biggest of critics wanted to see Shaun win or lose. Either. Maybe leaning in one direction, but either way. He didn't give the pipe enough play, and now we're all left with blue balls, okay? X Games was weird this year, okay? I don't think anyone's gonna contest me on this. Weird vibe. It lacked a certain something, a certain X factor, if you will. Chloe Kim, of course, back in the competitive realm. She doesn't have her college degree yet, but she has like at least 1,080 degrees of like job security in her other job. So I thought women's slope was a little anticlimactic. The cripplers scared me, okay? Been a while since I had watched a contest and I was like, that's right, that is why they call that a crippler. Knuckle Huck kind of lacked that certain punch, you know? I think Zeb Powell was a tough act to follow, as demonstrated clearly by this video. Sue me, but I'm kind of an advocate of Jamie Anderson winning Knuckle Huck that night. You know what I mean? Took the first hit deep, stomp. She had no idea she was going that big. That's the kind of shit Knuckle Huck is made of, when the rider themselves is completely blown away by what has just happened. Honestly, I think men's big air is where it all kind of just boiled over, which will happen sometimes after you're left with blue balls. People are going 18, people are going 19, people are flying onto their backs. And this is when it kind of hit me, right? The sponsor of the X Games is the real cost. I actually know what the real cost of the X Games is now because it's for sale and it's $50 million. So we could buy it. And then finally we could implement stuff that would really make a change in an effective contest, like sled knuckle huck.
What you're looking at right now is one smitten Stan, as Homewood Resorts has allowed me the opportunity to actually name my own trail. And seeing as Last Resort was taken, I've gone for the obvious choice, which is Glory Hole.
Talk the industry, of course. Natural selection happened. The contest that is so intense that the contest to get into the contest is intense and impossible to figure out. Truth be told, I'm on the bandwagon here and thinking that this contest is kind of the next evolution. An important thing that happened in snowboarding. We talk about snowboarders giving back. What snowboarders do to give back. T-Ricky kind of giving back in a pretty massive and expansive way. Of course, a big team going on there, Liam Griffin, all these people. But kind of an incredible thing to see unfold. Is there tweaks that can be fixed? Yeah.
Yeah, most days have started pretty much the same here in Jackson. A lot of people think I'm just a glorified weatherman here in the broadcast, but I do have an ulterior motive, of course. Of course, I think it's incredible what they're doing with these racing drones, but you never know, you know, what's the backup plan? Is something gonna fail? And that's kind of where gimbal stand comes in.
Pat Moore was robbed by Mikkel Bang. Yes, I agree. Kind of the judging question of the contest. The only real thing I think you could point to is the thing that, to me, didn't make sense. Let's talk about the ladies. Let's look at it through a different lens, or in Anna Gasser's case, no lens. I think that my favorite battle of the women in this was the Hannah Beam and Jamie Anderson battle, of course. Mainly because if you just went into a coma during the Grenade years and just woke up for natural selection, it wouldn't be a weird battle to you at all. Lord of the Ropes is going down. I'm filming it on Friday, the same night it's happening, so I don't know who won. My guess?
Pete crawls down.
A lot of noise about pop icons snowboarding lately, some Kendall Jenner clips popping up, and then of course we saw that Travis Scott must have signed up for one of those Shaun White masterclasses we all saw on Instagram, which I'm glad somebody signed up for that.
Let's fucking go!
Here's a project I'm wrestling with, Afterlight by Torstein. Every single clip is slow-mo. In this day and age on YouTube, if you're watching something in slow-mo, it takes 13 seconds for a trick, I'm hitting sometimes 2 ads in the middle of that thing. I didn't make this world, okay? I'm just living in it. COVID still running rampant in our country. It's important to wear a mask. Why? I have this exclusive video of COVID particles leaving someone's mouth. Quite disturbing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually getting word that this is a video of what every resort looks like in the country on opening chair. Okay, that does make sense. Yep. Okay. Okay, sometimes in life you're presented with a matrix situation, okay? Morpheus is like, you want the red pill, you want the blue pill. And sometimes when you're at Bear Mountain, you go straight for that red pill. And gotta hit it directly and connect on a body to metal level. I'm just gonna start off by saying I know my discussion of movies this year is not gonna be as full-fledged as some of you want. I think the various awards that nominated the projects got it right in terms of what was kind of the movie to watch. Just because I feel like I'm going to get jabbed at if I don't bring it up. I think One World was an interesting movie. The writing was incredible. The editing, it's a little too, like, TV special edited for me, frankly. Furthermore, Evergreen's release solidifies Van's kind of dynasty in this film era right now. We'll see if they can continue to hold on to that after this, but New York City, home, of course, of the Brooklyn Nets, has appeared to become a safety net for all of the most anticipated rail projects this year. Excited to see what comes out of New York. At first, we only knew the Dust Box was over there because they were going viral on some fucking crazy random accounts. Now they're going live at the spot. Zach Hale's posting straight to the gram on 50s. Hopefully, New York City will prove to be the Alicia key to success this year. Thank you. God! You know what, guys? I'm going to say it. I'm worried about mountain bikes. Okay, I'm worried about mountain bikes. Everybody's mountain biking now. Why? Okay? Ugh. No. And you know what? At first I was like, okay, this is just a pastime. It's encroaching on us now, okay? As we see in this video. Can this be stopped? I mean, a good portion of them were destroyed in this video, but I'm worried, guys. Saw this video, I'm just gonna say it, Yagoons, this blood is on your hands, okay? This guy's out here thinking he's doing something crazy and filming it with his boy. Homie just came in and invented the scorpion carve, and I respect it. But what I really wanna respect is slow this video down. His homie is filming it on a snow bike. Yeah. That's the kind of life those guys are living. That's all I'm saying. What are you doing? Because this is the life these guys are living. Got released a clip I wasn't supposed to see. Kind of noticed the base of Zeb Powell's board looking awfully Burton-y. I decided this is the time where we stop being reactionary at Last Resort and get to the bottom of a breaking story as it unfolds. Stanbot, get Zeb Powell on the line.
FaceTiming Zeb Powell.
Yo, what up, Stan?
All right, Zeb, don't give me this sweet talk, all right? Be honest with me. Is it true that you were riding Burton boards now?
Yeah, that's true.
How many cheddar biscuits was that deal?
Is that a robot?
Stanbot.
What? I just learned that word from the Bombhole. By the way, those guys are good. Are you worried?
In snowboarding right now, the awards are unfolding. And I mean that like it's kind of like the OJ investigation. This thing just keeps going. Torment, Slush, both of them. I don't know how many awards are left. This could be the rest of our lives for all I know. So in the noise of all this awards, I didn't want to make But the Last Resort Awards aren't about the traditional categories, okay? You can duke that out in this bracket I've provided of all of the Slush versus Torment bracket matchups. No, the Last Resort Awards are about something else. About meaningless, pointless categories, completely unverified by any scientific fact or reason. And now for the winners. Most underrated movie. The award goes to Ethan Morgan, The Freeman Show. Rope ollie into a ski concert, fake credential at the X Games, bomb dropping the X Games jumps at night, Pat Bridges' skit in general, the airbag gap. I'd also like to congratulate Ethan Morgan because he also won Worst Release of a Project. This video was basically impossible to find. I think you had to exchange bitcoins for it. The Whatever Happened To award goes to the no snowboarding signs at the rail gardens. The award for the most dangerous technology, of course, goes to this guy, the avalanche causing airbag. The snowboard industry will do anything for skateboarders approval award goes to the comments section on the Tyshawn Jones post where he snowboards at Big Snow. And finally, of course, the coveted award, best at making me feel good about the amount of glasses I have on my bedside table, the Bombhole. Wow, it's a lot of glasses. Honestly, a couple awards for the Bombhole while we're on them. Most in-depth coverage of a horse penis. Best new shotgun technique by Eastone. And of course, Bombhole was nominated for the Pivot Award, but we're still waiting to see what happens with Shaun White and Kemper, because wow, what a turn of events that would be.